What you're looking at here is a 1974 Pontiac Fiebird Formula Super Duty 455 4-speed car. The owner of this car is Brian Halloran, and we're putting this car back together exactly the way it's supposed to be. Just kind of giving you a little look at the fit and finish on this car. Keep in mind that none of the body panels on this vehicle are fastened to the car, with the exception of maybe a pair of vice grips here and there, but nothing. As you can see, the car was straight to begin with, just had some rust issues. Brian took the high road and decided to fix the car properly. I was lucky enough for him to commission me to do it. We'll open this up. As you can see, these are NOS quarter panels. It's a 1 year only quarter panel. They're fitting in there because they were stamped out with the same tooling as the original ones were. So since the car was a no-hit car, a no damage car, with the exception of some rust, everything is fitting quite well. So what we did, we replaced the outer tubs. There was some spots with the inner tubs, small rust spots, so instead we bought some inner tubs and repaired the damage and then put factory spot welds back in them. As you can see, you know, there's no seam sealer or anything else on there yet. Little problem with the rocker down there, but that'll be replaced properly. But otherwise, everything else is just gorgeous, as it should be. There's a picture. There's a little bit of the inner tail panel, inner lower tail panel. So a complete new trunk with the flanges, so we had to take the other trunk out. 95 spot welds as the factory put in there. That trunk is in there, man. It's in there right. The tail panel is just hung on there with these two little screws with anchors. We spot welded the rear gutter channel in there. And then obviously we've got your extensions that go to the quarter panel from the tail panel, which is all NOS. This is an NOS tail panel as well. There's one of the neat GM decals, which is very, very cool. Trunk drops just jumped right into place. They are sitting there by themselves. As you can see, I'm shaking the whole car. There's nothing coming loose on this car. It all fits together like a puzzle. There's no stress on the panels. There's another GM decal. Again, Brian took the high road. He's doing things right. And you can see the welds are a little sloppy, but they'll be cleaned up and dressed out nice. That's where the trunk comes in with the flange, the lip. We had to fix a place down here. Like I said, we're putting things back the way they're supposed to be. I have a 74 California car upstairs that's been untouched, and you can see we put the right amount of spot welds down there. So everything is done to factory specs. We'll measure everything. We'll clean up this right here, and of course we put lead after they have the rosettes or plug welds, and then we'll spot weld all this stuff. I think you can see there's another GM or two lying there. There's your brass braces, which we will put back in there as well. Regardless if you see them or don't see them, they will be in there. This also has a lip in there, so that tucks into the rocker. Again, your trunk is all in there. You can see how the trunk comes up in here. This is the way it's supposed to be done. Now, we are using the doors off of my 74 California car because they are what I call pristine. No gaps or lines have been set. These doors just jumped in due to probably NOS door hinges. This fella is sparing no expense, and it shows. We've been working on this car probably too long, but the end result is going to be spectacular. Look at those NOS numbers on them. We have also the stickers that were on them, the GM stickers. We kept that. If Brian decides to sell it, he has all documentation. Look at the cut lines just from the get-go. We haven't even started on this car yet. These are just laying in here. It's a phenomenal automobile. We love it.